Hey guys, how's it going? Kulprit here. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Medal of Honor Warfighter. For those of you who don't know, the beta was announced just the other day. I believe it was Friday. I'm not sure. I lose track of the days. Sort of. It was sort of announced. So basically, in a nutshell, what they announced was that Medal of Honor Warfighter will in fact have a beta. Now listen, first, scratch that beta. It's not a beta. It's a demo, as EA likes to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a marketing thing. There's no way they're going to, they're saying the demo is going to be early October. We all know, I believe the release date is October 23rd, maybe 24th. I have the 23rd date in my head, but that might be the last day to pre-order. So there's no way they're going to do any kind of a realistic beta 2 weeks before release. It's just not happening. Pretty sure we're going to have a day one patch. So, I mean, whatever. I don't have a problem with that at all. Some of you now might have been tuning in, rubbing your hands like, ooh, Kulprit's going to lose his mind. He's going to go a little crazy again like he did with the content drop. I'm not. And the reason you guys probably feel that way, for those of you that do follow this, is, you're reading the press release and you're like, yes, awesome. This game needs a demo. It absolutely needs a demo because, the biggest problem with Medal of Honor series yet is it's undecided. Nobody's really sure, is this a real series? Is this gonna be up there with the big boys, the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, even other ones like, the Tribes and the Halos and all those. Is this going to be a mainstay series, or is this going to be just fade away? We're not sure. This is a very important game for that series because the first one was rather lackluster. I'm not going to get hands-on. I didn't play it. And to those fanboys that loved it, good for you. I have no problem with that. But I think the consensus was that game was very lacking. And in a lot of ways, campaign was nice. Multiplayer was, I'm going to go with lacking. That's a good word. DICE, obviously, we know, kind of dropped the ball there. And new dev team now. So let's hope that's resolved. But that's not the point of today. I was very excited to hear that. I see the tweets rolling in. All right, Medal of Honor beta demo. Great. I was really hoping they went this way. I was very concerned that they would not do this. I was very concerned that they would just say, no demo, no beta, release date, go for it. And for me, as a player who likes to play all of these games, I was going to have to literally roll the dice and either decide, do I buy it or not? The Battlefield 4 beta, early beta tie-in, I'm not going to lie to you, is a consideration for me. It really is. I don't want to, it could give me a nice strategic advantage come that time, as a YouTuber, I'm saying. But there was a caveat, as we seem to always have these days, that the demo will only be on Xbox. Now, they've left it open a little bit. They haven't said there will be no demo for PC or PS3. They've just said this demo that we're announcing is only on the Xbox. They haven't announced any other exclusivity as far as DLC and things like that down the road, so we don't know if this is one of those kind of things, like right now how Battlefield 3 has the exclusivity with PlayStation 3. So I don't know if that's the route they're going. But like I said, this confounds me a great deal because, as I said, the biggest problem with the modern Medal of Honor series right now is, as players, we're not sure what we're getting. The first one, I can't call it a failure, but it didn't deliver like it should. I mean, let's be honest. The campaign could be great as all, it could be fabulous. But if the multiplayer is not there, it's just not going to have legs. And I think everybody agrees that game, the multiplayer was not really there. It had a lot of issues. I think the biggest ones we hear a lot about are, snipers, one-shotting people, really choke-pointy maps, which we then saw in Battlefield 3. It seemed rushed and kind of thrown together. And as far as I understand, it died out very quickly. It saw very little support, which obviously is understandable because DICE had moved on to Battlefield 3. So, again, new developers, DICE is not involved. Hopefully that would remedy that. And here we go. We're looking for some reason to gain confidence and feel good because, for me, if they had just come out and said, demo all platforms, August 6th, whatever the date may be, early August 6th, early October, I would have been like, yes, I would be doing a video right now sitting here saying, I'm pumped up because this is a good sign. Without even seeing it, it's a good sign because if they're going to do a demo, what that shows me is they have confidence. Internally, they have confidence about this game. They've probably gotten some external, actually, I know they've gotten external feedback, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, but you would have to extrapolate that they've gotten external input saying, this is a good game, this game could be a winner. Let's get it out there. Because the idea for a demo, unless you're a huge series like a COD or a Battlefield that people are just going to gravitate towards anyway, Medal of Honor is not that. The only reason Medal of Honor has got a lot of hype right now is because of the lack of another game. It's only up against Call of Duty, which is a monster, but Call of Duty is just it's a station. It's everybody knows. There's really not even that much hype about it right now because it's just like a holiday coming up. We know it's coming. Medal of Honor, I think, is more intriguing because this version can make or break the series. If this version flops, I could see Medal of Honor just kind of fading out. If it hits, we could have a third big series to run along with Battlefield 3 or Battlefield and Call of Duty. So why do you run a demo? Well, you recognize that people aren't going to just automatically gravitate towards this game. And what you want to do is you want to get it in as many hands as possible so people can try it, they like it, and they go and buy it. It's really pretty simple. And the idea for a free sample or a trial or whatever you want to call it is to get it in as many hands as possible. That's it. That's the point. So that they get a little taste, they want more, and they go buy it. I mean, it's street corner drug dealer 101, guys. But what do? They exclusivize, is that a word? The demo. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. And you might want to say that this is a marketing ploy. Like I've seen some. How's that a marketing ploy? You really think an exclusive demo is going to drive sales for Xbox systems, or an exclusive demo is going to drive somehow me, Johnny PC player right now, because that demo is on Xbox? Just ignore my PC. I'm just gonna Medal of Honor's on Xbox now. I'm buying it on Xbox. What are you kidding me? No, it doesn't drive any different sales. Not on a factor big enough to make a difference. So why? What is going on? You have to ask yourself. Now, before I get into that, I'm gonna talk about, as a YouTuber, I get plugged into certain undercurrents, I guess you could say, or rumor mills and things like this. And it's not inside information at all. I'm not claiming to be in the know or anything like that. Just other YouTubers talk to each other, who talk to websites, who talk to big YouTubers, or talk to other developers that are kind of glancing over at games, and you start to get this bit of a rumor mill, so to speak. And over the last 2 weeks or so, I've been hearing a lot of, first you heard a lot of hype that this game is great. I kept hearing it's incredibly immersive. The last 2 weeks, and if you guys remember on my Platoon forums, company008.com, I posted this a little while telling my Platoon members and just buddies, hold off on pre-ordering. Do not pre-order this. You have until the last day to pre-order. Wait until then. Let's wait until a demo. That was my advice, because I've been hearing a lot of from anywhere, like from people that have hands-on. Now again, this is hearsay. I do not have any direct correspondence to anybody that does this. It's just kind of rumors floating around out there. Some of you may have read it on forums and stuff as well. That people that have actually had hands-on experience didn't like it, and I've seen so far as to heard so far as it'll bomb. The campaign's nice, multiplayer not so much. I don't tend to put a lot of weight into these things, but the truth is, from where I heard them from, I take them quite seriously. Enough for the fact that I have not pre-ordered anything, and I don't actually even see myself doing it. I was really hoping for a demo to put those rumors to rest, but this maneuver here, this closing off of a demo, really to me lends credence to these rumors. It builds them up. It shows me that, whoa, if I have to go one way or the other, where those rumors are nonsense, this is a great game, or those rumors start getting traction, why are they hiding this game? Well, which way would you go? I'm going with these rumors might be on point, because I don't see any other reason to exclusivize. Again, is that a word? I guess it is now. I've used it twice. Your demo, which a demo, we agreed, is just supposed to be get out there, let everybody play it that wants to play it, and hopefully they'll buy the game. You're closing it off, you're boxing it off. The only reason I can take for doing that is you have something to hide. You have something to hide, and it could be anything from the PC port is bad, it's not good, flat out. I mean, we've seen that happen with games all the time. It doesn't port over very well. For the PS3, I mean, it could be input lag, it could be anything. What I kind of think may have happened, and this is just totally out of my butt, PC port's bad. They didn't want to just do consoles and not so they kind of made it exclusive to the Xbox and put the PS3 out in the cold, because let's face it, PS3's the third highest sales, to try and tie the PS3 and the PC together, so nobody really kind of could figure out what was going on, and it looked like an exclusive. When in fact, I think they're hiding it. I think they feel the PC port is not up to par. We haven't seen any footage, I don't think, of the PC. We haven't seen any real multiplayer gameplay, real honest multiplayer gameplay as me and you would play it. Very little by way of that. It's been campaign stuff. It's been a lot of cutscenes, which look magnificent. I won't say they don't, but I think we're a month out, and we really don't know much about this game visually. We don't know much about this game, and that concerns me a great deal. It just really does. And right now, my confidence is really starting to fade. It's starting to decay away, and this boxing off of your demo really just undermines everything. And there was a lack of confidence before. This is the way I'm going to put it. There was a lack of confidence before. There was concern. Now that you've done this shenanigans with a demo, there's doubt. I doubt that this game's going to be good. If I had to rate it, I'd put my money on this game will be bad. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't want that. I was counting on, real talk, I was counting on Medal of Honor to be good, to carry my channel for a month or two. Because Battlefield 3 is kind of quiet. Armor Kill's okay. I'm having fun with it, but Battlefield 3, YouTube, the views are down. They're not that great. Everybody's kind of burning out on it. Everybody is looking forward to Aftermath, but that's a ways off. December, I think it is. So there's a window here where we need to find some stuff that we all want to play and watch. And I was really hoping that Medal of Honor will be that. I still hope it will. Some would say I might need it to be good. But right now, I'm not counting on it at all. And that's kind of what I mean by, YouTubers are talking to each other. We're all saying, hey, what kind of game are you going to play next? Where are you going next? Where do you think you should put your efforts in time? And a lot of people, obviously, the big answer was Medal of Honor. I mean, some people obviously are going Black Ops, Call of Duty. I don't know. I see that as a long shot from me. That's definitely going to be a wait and see before I jump back into that. But I did like the original Black Ops, so it's a chance. But the big one for me, the obvious one for me, was Medal of Honor. And like a lot of people. And a lot of the blowback we've been hearing is don't count on it. So, I didn't publish rumors in a video at all because I don't like to do that. I don't like to be that guy. I did put it on my forums as advice to my guys. But now that they've done this with the demo, it's really just... the clues are starting to line up. Guys, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. And this isn't a ranting of a lunatic culprit at all. This is a concern. I'm very concerned about this. I hope I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Is your confidence in this game hurt by this? Or does it not matter? I mean, I have an Xbox. Well, I sort of do. It's kind of broken right now. But I'm getting it back. I'm going to play the demo. I mean, so it doesn't hurt me. I'm going to get in. I'm going to try it. And that's what I just don't get it. I don't get why you would do that. Because I don't think it's an exclusivity thing. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Does this hurt your confidence? Do you not care? Are you blindly just going to buy it? Have you already pre-ordered it? Or you're like me, you want it to work out, but you have grave concerns, and you're starting to have some doubts. Because I think this is a really poor job by Medal of Honor and their marketing team, pretty much. So, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. It's a lot longer than I thought it would be, but I wanted to express to you guys my concerns. And my advice to you guys, just like on the forums, is do not pre-order this game at this time. We can't. You just cannot pre-order this game at this time. Perhaps once we get some reviews back from the Xbox guys, because we don't even know what they're going to let us demo. It says one game mode. One game mode. Could be BS, frankly. So a lot is going to hinge on this demo, even though most of us aren't going to get to play it. I have real concerns, so I'd like to hear yours too, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember, like always, retweet, favorite. I appreciate you listening. Take care, guys.